All right, hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to format your disks, create a RAID 1 array, and also create a Samba share with guest privileges and also user credentials. So let's get started. First off, you should always do yum update just to keep everything up to date. This also will work with Ubuntu if you're watching with a Ubuntu, or if you're going to try and do this with Ubuntu. It should work the same way. You just have to do a sudo in front of everything. So first you want to do fdisk-list. So here I have SDB and SDC. So those are the two drives I'll be using. So what you want to do is fdisk, and then dev, and then SDB. Type M to see more of the commands. N for new, P for primary, and just leave everything default. W for write. Alright, so do the same thing with the next disk. P write. Alright, so we're at that point. Okay, so next you want to do is make a file system, so you want to do mkfs ext4 and then the drive SDB with a 1 behind it. So it's creating it. Hopefully it won't take that long. Okay, so you want to do the same thing with the next one. Oh, come on. It's only 10 gigs. Okay. I was going to say it's only 10 gigs. Come on. All right. So next we're going to create the RAID. So mdadm, create dev md0 level equals 1. You can also use mirror, but one and mirror will do the same thing. So RAID devices equals 2, and then the two drives that you're going to be using. So in my case it's SDB and C1, and then you hit return. Do you want to continue or create it? Yes. So now it's created the dev md0 array. Okay. So just out of curiosity, I'm just going to look through here real quick. So next you are going to want to do make file system ext4 for dev md0. Let's see. Shouldn't be missing anything. And now for waiting. Oh, it didn't take that long. Okay. So next we're going to want to create a place to put said RAID. So I'm going to go here, and I've already kind of created them. So I created a folder in the root directory called disks. And then I created another folder saying RAID 1, since it's going to be RAID 1. So next you are going to want to do is mount that said device, to said RAID folder, or to that RAID folder. So, well, not exactly. Yeah, okay. So, does not exist. Oh, whoops, my fault. Since we're in the directory, it's just RAID. Actually, to make it simpler, I'm going to go back to root and make it and type it all the way out. So that way, when you put it in your FS tab, so when it boots, it will you'll actually have typed the entire thing you actually need to use to mount it. So. All right, so it's mounted. So we go to mount, and it should be, yep, right there. That's just out of curiosity. I'll do BLKID again. So there's its unique identifier. I have two ways of trying this. One is going to be on the fly, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to use the way I've actually gotten it to work. So we've got our drive, it's mounted and everything. So next we want to do is nano ETC. No, actually, let's do the other thing first. dbpkg reconfigure MDADM. Due to trying this a few errors, or from trial and error, I've actually had the system not boot correctly. It would always break. It would enter maintenance mode. So I'm going to try two different things on the fly, which is dpkg reconfigure MDADM, and then update int ram fs-u. I do not know which one will actually fix it, because the way I've done it before, which was using the UUID in the Fs tab, and it worked just fine. But for this video, I was kind of hoping I could make it look a little bit better. So I'm going to try... KG... Okay, ignore that one. See if I can update that. Really? I'm not typing those wrong. Huh, okay. They don't exist. I am looking at a different kind of map, or not map, but a little troubleshooting sheet for that, and apparently that's not going to help. So I am going to do it the other way, which is the UUID way. So BLKID, and what you're going to want to have is this number, and then we go nano etc fstab. We come down, and for sake of keeping everything easy to read, we're going to put 10 gigabyte RAID 1. Since it's commented out, that will not affect how it starts. Check my other little cheats sheet here real quick. UUID equals the number that you had, tab, and then the disk location, which is RAID 1. The format, ext4. Defaults, then 0, 0. And you want to save that. Okay, so I'm going to type reboot, and after a couple of minutes, we are going to see if it worked or not. So apparently those two commands did not work. It could maybe be that they were only meant for something else, or they were meant for something else. Okay. 230. Taking a little bit longer than I thought it would take. Hopefully it comes up. Please? Okay. It's back. It should be. Maybe? Okay. Not quite. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the wait. I thought I'd do it live to make it look a little bit more legit. So, now if I go to my mount folder, yep, it automatically mounted the RAID. So as you can see, using the unique identifier actually helped. So, cool. All right, so that is all for this video. It's going to be 2 parts. So this part, the first part is what I just showed, and then the next part will be the Samba share with all the files and all that, because that can get a little confusing if you're trying to do it all in one hit. So I thought I'd make another part to make it easier, so you're just jumping in right into Samba shares. So, all right, so don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.